What's going on, everyone? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to episode 42 here on ARK Survival Evolved. Guys, in the last episode, we started to prep for the Dodo Wyvern fight. We went on over to Ragnarok, stole some Wyvern eggs, came on back to the island. We hatched them, we raised them, we bred them, we imprinted them, and overall, we ended up with a damn good group of Wyverns. If you guys haven't checked out that video, in the right-hand corner right about now is a link sending you on over there. So definitely go check that video, then come on back to this one. But today, guys, we will in fact be heading on over to Scorched Earth to take on the Dodo Wyvern with a Wyvern Army of our own. Fear Evolved event is coming to a close, so might as well end it with a bang. I'm real excited to take this thing on, see how the Wyvern Army does. I am bringing some Gigas along, just in case if things tend to go a little bit south, so we should be okay there. But overall, you guys know, I absolutely love this event. It has some sentimental value because this is the event when the channel actually started a few years ago, so I'm always going to like this event. I honestly really love this event. I love the skins, I love the emotes, I love the chibis we got so far, but of course, I want to grab a few more chibis. I want to see what we get from the Dodo Wyvern. I also want to grab myself a couple of Wyverns too. So before we head on over to Scorched Earth, though, let's talk about the Extra Life event, because the reveals from the event were just absolutely amazing. We got some details on Lost Island, and yes, I would have loved to get more details, honestly, but you know, we got some decent stuff out of it. We ended up getting the official date, which is going to be December 14th, so at the time of recording, that is a month and a week until we can play the map, and I'm real excited to check that map out and see what they've been working on, honestly. We got to see all the new creatures spotlighted and kind of shown in their environment, and all the creatures look absolutely amazing. I'm real excited to get my hands on them and see what they can do, but I think the biggest reveal, in my opinion, and I think in everyone's opinion, is the fact that the order's coming to console, which is just absolutely amazing. I'm still smiling over that, because that's just, oh my god, that's absolutely incredible news. If you guys don't know, Fjordur is a modded map currently, and it is just taking ARK by storm. It is one of the most amazing looking maps, honestly. If you guys haven't checked it out, take a look at Fjordur, honestly. The map is absolutely just amazing. I really don't have any other words to say about it. It's created by Nekatis, I believe his name is. He's one of the guys that worked on Valguero, or Valguero, as you guys keep telling me in the comments. Tomato, in my opinion, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think he worked on that. It was either his map or he worked on it. I'm not really sure. But that map obviously looks absolutely amazing. And this map apparently blows any other ARK map out of the water. So I'm real excited to see how it looks on console and see overall what the hype is about, honestly. We will have to wait a little bit of time for it, unfortunately. At this point, it does look like it's going to be... They originally said June 2022, but then they kind of backed on that to summer 2022, but then they even kind of backed on that. So, at some point in 2022, we'll get our hands on the map and we'll see what it's all about. But overall, the event was an absolute blast. I had a lot of fun watching it and everything like that. I will say, in my opinion, I do regret not doing an Extra Life stream or anything to help raise money, and that's probably my biggest regret from this event. So I will announce right now, and you guys can keep reminding me in the comments, but next year I will be participating in Extra Life, 100%. I want to help raise money for these kids. It was a big regret this year not doing it, so it was my bad. I apologize, guys, if you were looking forward to something like that, but I will say right now, next year, 100%, I will be participating in Extra Life to help raise money for the kids. But let's get ready, let's get prepped for this episode. I'm real excited about this one. I hope you guys are too. Make sure you smash that like button, it really helps me out. On top of that, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, it really helps me out. And let's jump into the episode, guys. Let's head over to Scorched Earth and let's defeat this Dodo Wyvern. Alright, guys, welcome back to Scorched Earth, and I realized that I did not put a bed down by the obelisk, so gonna have to make this run yet again. Spawned in Midlands 4, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually remember what puts you the closest to the obelisk, so probably Midlands 3 would probably put you closest. I think the first time I came over here, I did Midlands 2. This time 4, and we're still pretty far away. So hopefully this run goes pretty well. I guess if we see any bugs on the way, we might as well drink the water, because why the heck not? Let's get at least a little something. And we'll see how this goes, honestly. The run does not get easier, gonna be honest. Once we get over there, there's probably gonna be a couple of capros and stuff like that, too. So we'll have to take them on out with a bow and arrow and go from there. But hopefully, hopefully no deaths, but we'll see what happens, guys. Alright, gonna grab the yellow drop, because why the heck not? And the best thing that we got in here is a whip. Wonderful. Alright, so we made it over to Green Obelisk. I'm just checking the waters right now just to see if there's any capros in here, because, yeah, this is always the spot where you end up basically getting killed from capros. There is a capro over there, but it's by the Parasaur, so we should be pretty good. I just can't see any here, and of course, right when you get in this water, if there's a capro, you're kind of screwed. But we'll see what happens. I think we're going to be okay. Let's see, though. Alright, let me at least just get one dino out here, just in case. But we should be looking pretty good at this point, honestly. Alright, best part is, totally forgot about cryo sickness. So there is that. There is a capro over there. I think I'm going to try to get the Thyla lure. There we go. So Panda should be pretty good at this point. But, of course, we're going to have to wait a little bit till our Lightning Wyvern wakes up. Oh my god, that thing's just scared the crap out of me. I thought it was something coming to attack. But let's get Panda back over here, so at least we have some defenses. I think in the meantime, I'll start grabbing everything out that I had brought over here to take on the Dodo Wyvern. So I brought over, obviously, a whole group of Lightning Wyverns, just in case if things start to go a little bit south. I have brought over a couple of Gigas, too. Again, I kind of want to just get through the fight and see how it is. I think the Dodo Rex is considered to be a harder fight, so we were able to get through the Dodo Rex. We should be able to get through everything else, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to grab everything else, get everything else on out here. I will say, during the extra live streaming and everything like that, I ended up bringing out the Gigas and basically just breeding Gigas just left and right, basically, just for the XP boost and everything like that. So we are actually at max level at this point. At level, I think it's 106. We're sitting at. I'm not really sure why it's 106. It should be 105 because we don't actually... Oh, because it starts out with level 1 Chibi. That's what it is. Okay, so we are sitting at max level basically here, so we will have to get our Chibi to start leveling and everything. So who knows? Maybe we'll come across like an Alpha Wyvern or something like that. Maybe we'll be able to take that thing on or something. We'll have to see what happens here. But of course, as we're over here, I have actually brought a few extra things over, including... 100 Trank Darts. I can get rid of the Stone Arrow at this point. We can get rid of this primitive stuff. This was just to make our way over to the obelisk here. I will end up making a bed just so, like, if we're transferring back and forth and everything like that. But I have, like I said, I have actually brought over 100 rifle ammo. It's just so we can lure the... Dodo Wyvern basically out of the trench and away from the zombie wyverns, because of course we're going to want the zombie wyverns at the end, so we don't want them getting killed in the process. 100 shotgun ammo just in case if something comes up to us and I can just quickly get a shot off basically, and then 100 Trank Darts basically too. So we'll see. We'll kind of figure that out and everything. And I have realized that of course I don't have enough cryos for these zombie wyverns and everything, so I'm kind of thinking if a few of these die, we'll have that, but at the same time, I might have to transfer back to the island, like bring some stuff back, transfer stuff over to the island, then kind of make our way back and forth, basically, just so we can get all the zombie wyverns back on the island. But kind of like the Dodo, Zomdodos, I don't need a lot, so I think I'm going to do the highest level lightning that we find, the highest level poison, and the highest level fire, basically, and those are the ones that we'll actually keep. But I'll be sitting here a little bit, waiting for this guy to not be cryo sick and everything like that, and we'll go from there, guys. Alright guys, so the Wyvern is up. I have actually realized that, yes, it's 14:20. I was going to say that we have a little bit of time to kill, but we actually have a lot of time to kill. The Dodo Wyvern won't actually come onto the map until at least day 3, I believe. So we do have a couple days to kill on this map. What do you actually do when you have a couple days on Scorched Earth? Well, first things first, you have to get yourself a Jerboa, and we have the event color Jerboas out, and of course my little wolf is in the way here, but we'll check this little cutie out. Look at this thing. This thing looks absolutely amazing. And we're going to knock it out. We might as well get ourselves a holiday adventure boa, and we're going to get this thing. Oh my god. Of course, she had to come right into the frame now, out of all times. But we'll not... Oh my god, I didn't actually realize that I was going to kill it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, don't worry about that. It's just gonna go to sleep, forever, basically. I guess we have to find another event-colored one, basically. Which, of course, this map is the best to find yourself a event-colored Jerboa. So, let's have a little fun with this. Let's go around, we'll grab some Jerboas, and then, I don't know what else we'll do. Ooh, there's a Thyla over there, because I just saw the bleed. Unless it's a Carno? Oh no, it's a Thyla. It's like we're on, 85, not bad. It's like it's like cousin, basically, because this is the R Thyla. And of course, it's just gonna totally demolish it. No, at this rate, we're gonna lose, because we can't seem to damage this thing. Look at all this blood, oh my gosh. Even an 85 kind of packs... Wow, that took a lot more hits than I honestly thought. But, guys, we're going to run around the map here. I do want to grab a few things while we're over here. I want to grab some loot drops. I want to obviously get myself a event-colored Jerboa or two, because we actually do have a... I believe we have a Jerboa over back on the island that we picked up on Ragnarok during one of the events. I'm not really sure. And it looks like we have a snake after us, so we'll kill that snake, and, yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun on this map. I actually really enjoy this map. It's been a while, though. Been a while since we've been on this map, so let's have ourselves a little fun, guys. Oh god, we have to start remembering, like, what the actual sounds are all over again. Oh my god, something's coming. I don't know what. That looks like an event-colored one, right? Ooh, look at that one. We're going for that one. That's the one I want. We're gonna play this smart this time. We're just gonna punch. There we go. Perfect. We have ourselves a Jerboa. Let's get him a little bit of food here. Some measure berries will do just nicely. And we'll be all good. We won't actually have to knock it out. Look at this little purple thing. Oh my god. Alright, we'll give it 5. That should be enough, I hope. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. So, we're going to have our little guy in a little bit. And, yeah, I'm actually really liking the colors on this one, too. Purple, kind of crazy. And it looks like a little bit of green. I could be looking at that wrong. It could be... Oh my god, this thing's getting in the way again. Could be green. Yeah, I'm going to say that's green. That's actually looking real cool. But yeah, I love these little guys. There we go. There's our Jerboa. Perfect. Let's see how this thing looks. Oh my god, look at him. It looks great. Alright, guys. So not really sure what's going on here. We do, in fact, have a lightning storm. That's kind of what the Jerboas were going nuts about before. But... the lightning storm is way out there. It's not all over the map. I always thought that any of the events that happen on Scorched Earth are all over the map and not, like, only in specific spots. Maybe it's starting over there, and eventually it's going to work its way over to us, so... not really sure what's going on, but I've actually totally realized I forgot to name this dino. It's a brand new thing that I'm actually doing for all of my Patreon members that we're naming dinos after them. So let's get the Jerboa out here. We are going to name this after one of our mods here, Zafira. So we're going to name it Zaf because she loves the color purple, and what better dino than a purple dino. So, Zaf, thank you so much for being one of the Patreons and everything, and thank you for all your work being a mod, and hopefully you like this little fuzzy guy. I will let you know, too, if I do end up breeding this Jerboa and everything, because, like I said, I think we have one over on the island. The baby will be named after you, too, so don't worry. It's not just this specific one. But anyways, again, thank you for all your support. If you guys want to join the Patreon and everything, link will be in the description down below. There's a few perks that come with it, including, obviously, Dino being named after you, server access if you're on Xbox or Windows 10, and your name will be in the end credits, so definitely check that on out. Ooh, totally forgot. We have ghost direwolves on here. Yeah, let's kill this thing. Why the heck not? We have the little chibi baby. We need a ghost costume for a direwolf. Honestly, I don't even think we have a direwolf, but I need the costume, so give me the costume. Alright, guys, so yeah, I actually realized that flying on the Wyvern, we're just going to cover so much more ground. I saw these mantises here and realized that we need to kind of run around and check out the mantises, because if I can get the ghost skin for the mantis, that would be absolutely amazing. And yes, I know we don't have a mantis yet, but it is something that I would love to get at a later time. And having the ghost skin now for just kind of prepped and ready to go is definitely a must. I want to get a lot of the ghost skins, because you never know what we're going to tame in the future and everything, and I want to have the skins and everything for them. I have actually started to realize the reason why I don't come over to this map, and about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago in the video, I said how much I missed this map, but then I realized that, like, yeah, these, like, wavies and everything like that kind of distorting my view is the reason I don't really like coming over here. Now, yes, obviously, it's very, very hot here, but I am wearing almost full desert cloth. This is desert cloth, this is desert cloth, this is desert cloth, this is desert cloth, and yes, I know, this is flak, but, like, how am I getting any form of, what is it, hypo, like, what's, like, the heat stroke, that's what they call it, I don't understand how I'm getting a little bit, sure, I haven't gotten the notification in the corner about heat stroke, but I'm still getting that, like, see how everything's, like, all wavy, and it looks like I'm starting to get heat stroke, like, how the heck is that possible? I don't get it. I'm wearing pretty much almost full Ascendant Desert Cloth, and I'm still getting heat stroke. I just, oh. Oh my god. Finally, we found ourselves a Ghost Mantis. Gotta kill this thing. Let's see kind of what damage output we're doing now. Holy crap, 157. Jesus. Okay, awesome. At least we got this skin and everything. I feel like I've almost searched the entire freaking area to finally get this skin. Is the skin in my... Nope, skin's down here. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab the skin. Oh, wow, good to know. Metal sickle from mantises. So, wow. Okay, maybe when we get over here to Scorched Earth, I'll have to kill a couple mantises if we're going to start fresh and everything. Alright, so it actually looks like the squiggles and everything are only when you're in the high desert. So, like, these, not this kind of area, but, like, where you see, like, the actual sand dunes, like that area, basically right there. You can see we're starting to get them again, but I've noticed, like, as I go closer to the center, as I get a little bit closer to the ground, it actually evens out, so we're actually good to go. Also, guys, I kind of want to explain what I meant by starting fresh, because I can only imagine in the comments and everything like that, people writing like, what, you're starting over? Oh my god, No, don't worry, we're not starting over. The idea is, and the original plan has always been, that once we do defeat the island, we're moving over to Scorched Earth, and I kind of want to come over here without dinos, without items, and everything like that, and do a few episodes just kind of starting from scratch. Yes, we will be max level and everything like that, but yeah, I kind of want to come on over here and kind of build a base and, you know, get a couple tames, and then eventually we'll slowly but surely start moving some dinos over here and everything like that. But I kind of want to have that grind again, basically, of getting your first dino on a new map, getting yourself a new base on a new map, that kind of thing. So, don't worry, guys, when I mean starting fresh, I just mean, like, coming on over here with no tames and no dinos and kind of slowly building up, and then eventually moving our stuff over. Alright, guys, it is in fact almost midnight on day 4. Interestingly, the Dodo Wyvern did actually spawn in on day 1. The problem was that I actually went back to my original night settings, which is 20 minutes. So I didn't really have a lot of time to actually find the Dodo Wyvern, and once I actually did find it, it despawned. So I've fixed the settings and everything like that, so we should have a couple hours to try to find this thing. It's currently 23:55. We do have the silhouette on the actual moon. We do actually have all the meteors and stuff coming down, so hopefully this thing will actually spawn in. We'll kind of see how it goes. We're hanging out by the Wyvern Trench, because usually this is where the Dodo Wyvern will in fact spawn in. But we'll see what happens. It can spawn anywhere on the map traditionally, but it does seem to spawn most frequently inside of the trench. So hopefully we'll be able to find it. Hopefully we'll be able to take it on out. The army I have brought with me is a total of 20 lightning wyverns. Hopefully they're going to be able to do the work. If not, I do, in fact, have a total of 6 or 7 gigas with me to try to basically defeat this thing. We'll kind of see how it goes. Personally, I've always thought that the Dodo Rex is actually harder than the Dodo Wyvern, but we'll kind of see how this goes. I'm not really honestly sure. It is currently 23:59. Usually we get a notification that the Dodo Wyvern is spawned in. There we go. Dodo Wyvern is here. Okay, sweet. So, let's get hunting and see if we can find this thing. Biggest thing that we're going to be doing is obviously going down into the trench here. Biggest thing, though, is we're going to be listening for the actual Halloween themed song, basically. The one that plays when you load up ARK and everything like that. It just lets you know that the Dodo Wyvern is actually nearby, so it just makes things... Holy crap, that's an alpha. It makes things a little bit easier. Maybe we'll take out that Alpha Wyvern, too, once we're done with this. Just so we can actually get some points on our chibi. That would actually be kind of cool. And maybe it'll have the bone skin. That would actually be kind of cool to throw onto one of our wyverns. Alright, guys, so it actually hasn't spawned in the Wyvern Trench this time. It's actually right past this big rock here. I was coming to land over here and I actually saw it spawn on in with its Wyverns and everything. Yep, you can see it's right there. Holy crap, okay. Whew. Alright, let's see. Did it aggro me or no? Hopefully not. Okay, it's out of render. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to come on over here and throw out all of our Wyverns and kind of get them ready for this fight because... the group of Wyverns are basically right near that green drop, and the Dodo Wyvern has kind of moved up there, so if I can lure it maybe this way, we won't get the Wyverns into the fight, which is actually perfect. So I think that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to kind of lure them on. We're going to have our Wyverns kind of hanging out over here, bring the Wyvern over here, and hopefully... do a nice bit of work, honestly, but we'll kind of see how this goes, honestly. Can I throw... I cannot. Alright, I might move a little bit over, just because I don't want to get involved with these Arthropleura, honestly. Alright, now that we got our Wyvern set up, what's actually really, really nice is one of the, I don't know if it was a quality of life thing, but it's just a really good thing that they have actually done here. I'm actually going to go into the behavior of my own Wyvern, and I'm going to enable allow AI attacks, basically. What that's going to do is it's going to allow all of these guys to use the lightning breath. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them neutral, but I will actually change this one because I'm going to obviously shoot the Dodo Wyvern to kind of lure it over. But what's nice is now what I can do is I can go behavior, copy settings, and instead of having to go through every single one, every Lightning Wyvern has these settings now, which is just absolutely awesome. That's just a game changer, honestly. Basically, it's nice, though, because I wouldn't have to go through and click every single one and basically make those settings. They're all done. They're all ready to go, which is just absolutely awesome. Let's see where this Dodo Wyvern has went to. Oh, there it is. Okay, there he is. Level 15. Okay, that's nothing. That's perfect. Alright, I think it's already lured on me. No, it's not. Okay. Kind of flying. I don't know why it's, like, that high up, honestly. But let's see if I can, like, maybe land and get a shot off on it or not. Or is it just going to lure to me? No. Alright. Let's get... Whoops. Alright, let's attempt another shot on this. It's a level 15, which is kind of interesting, because I always thought they could only be level 1. I didn't realize that they could be other levels, because if you guys remember, when we took out the Dodo Rex was level 1, so I don't really know why these have levels and the other ones don't. Where's my Wyvern pile? There they are. Okay, let's just make sure. Okay, so I'm actually a lot quicker than this thing. Alright, Wyverns, you guys ready? And go! Alright, guys, go get him. Oh, shit, he does 422 damage. That's crazy. I see this going okay. Like, look at that. That's just... I'm surprised they're not doing the actual lightning attack, though. Because they're supposed to be doing that. It's honestly just crazy watching this. Oh my god. Alright, we got our stamina back. Let's get back into the fight a bit. I gotta say, this thing's holding its own against our, against our wyverns, honestly. I didn't really, I thought it was gonna go down like it was nothing. But this thing's really doing well. Alright, so I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to, like, land here, but there we go, finally. Oh my god, it took a while for the friggin' wyvern to land. It does not look like it's that damaged. Oh my god, we lost one. Oh crap, and they all have around the same health, so if we're losing one... I can't really tell how much damage the Dodo Wyvern's actually taken. It doesn't look that beat up, though, honestly, which is a little scary. I'm gonna have to land again, because literally I am about to run out of stam again. Oh my gosh. Alright, I might... Oh god. Another 3. Oh geez, okay, you know what? Giga time. So, what happened? I threw out the Gigas. They must have killed it? Wow, that's horrible if that actually happened. It didn't give me a notification, nothing. I know that they went, like, really high in the air, and maybe that was the issue, but, like... Wow, that's gonna be, like, a major letdown if that actually happened like that. I'm gonna leave them here for a second. I kind of want to go back up for a second and see kind of what the hell's going on. Alright, guys, so that was my bad. I guess because they got so far up high and it basically got the Dodo Wyvern out of render range, basically, the Dodo Wyvern just despawned. It's just completely gone, basically. I don't know how these wyverns are going to do, but we are going to wait another 3 nights in order to take on a Dodo Wyvern yet again. I mean, they were a level 15 and they were struggling here, but I have in fact noticed that, let's go into behavior here. AI special attacks was not enabled on these things, so, which makes sense, because, like, they weren't using the breath at all, which makes sense that I must have made a mistake. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I did, honestly. I thought I kind of enabled them and then did the whole copy settings to lightning wyverns around the area, which would have allowed these lightning wyverns to basically... Yeah, see, it's not even working, because I would have to... Yeah, see, like, allow AI special attack. Now it should work. So I still have to go into every single one, which is a bit annoying. I want to see if I do this now. Copied settings. No. Okay. So even with the AI special attack, I would have to go into every single one. So, I'm a little annoyed because, honestly, I landed, I panicked, I start throwing out Gigas, honestly, and then, yeah. Despawned. It's a bit of a shame. Hopefully, when the next one comes on in the next 3 nights, it's a little bit easier than a level 15, but I'm going to imagine that we're going to get something that packs some more of a punch, so I'm going to assume Lightning Wyverns are going to be saying goodbye here. I think this Arthur player is aggro to me, so we'll kind of just get rid of you now before it does any... Oh, God. Alright, guys, it is 23:55 on day 7. Rematch of the Dodo Wyvern. Hopefully this goes well, honestly. I did want to give the Wyverns a bit of a fair fight, so I did actually spend the next day having the Wyverns kill stuff so they could get their health and everything back up. But I am going to be honest, I ended up speeding up time because I didn't want to wait a whole 2 days to take this fight on again. But here we are. Hopefully we'll get a little notification that the Dodo Wyvern is in, and we'll have our rematch, and hopefully this goes better than the first one, honestly. Alright, there we go. Dodo Wyvern is here. Cool. So we're going to start again by heading over to the trench. We're going to take a look at the trench because, like I've said, most of the time that's where the Wyvern will spawn in. But, of course, in our last case, not necessarily. But we'll have a quick look there just because it's the most convenient spot. And hopefully it is here, because if not, it's spawning somewhere else on this entire map. So keep your fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully we find this thing fairly quickly inside of the trench. Alright, guys, you can see behind me a couple of wyverns going nuts. Those are wyverns. The Dodo zombie wyvern is actually right over there. It is just out of render range at this point, so I think I'm going to kind of set up right over here, I think, with my wyverns. I would have preferred it out in the open versus kind of this, but it is what it is. No big deal. So here's how I think we're going to set everything up. I'm going to throw out the Gigas first. And what's going to happen is, if we do end up starting to get into a little bit of trouble with the actual wyverns and everything like that, what I think I'll actually do is I'll basically wait until all of the wyverns are dead, basically, and then the one that I'm riding right here will actually just bring it on over here, and then hopefully the Gigas will be able to do a little bit of work. So we'll see how this thing goes, honestly. It is going to take me a few minutes to get all of these wyverns and everything out, because I'm going to have to individually go into each one and actually allow the AI special attack or whatever it is. So it's going to be a few minutes, guys. Let me get this all set up, and we'll take this thing on. Alright, wyverns, get involved. Alright, looks like Gigas are getting involved too at this point. That's totally fine. Just have everything take this thing on. There we go. Thank you, guys. Wow. I was killed by the Dodo Wyvern. Wow. Interesting. Okay, the biggest problem now is... this is going to put us right near it, which is fine. But if this puts us right on top, we're going to get killed by some zombie Dodo Wyverns. So, let's see how this goes. Oh my god. I did not expect that, I'm going to be honest. Oh my gosh, I am literally so close. The Gigas are right there. Come on, please, 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 please. And we are dead. Oh my god, we're literally 2 feet away from our Gigas. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's give it a shot again. I've literally died like 3 or 4 times already. Here's the biggest problem. Based on... There's a raptor right there. Okay, that's not the best case. Actually, I feel like I'm, like, really close to my stuff. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I'm right there. Okay, so let's just kind of run this through. That's totally fine. What's good is my movement speed is faster than a raptor, so as long as I have a little bit of sprint speed left, we should be pretty good. Here's the bad news, though. I originally died in the air. And I don't have a flyer over here to actually get back up there. So hopefully a lightning wyvern has, like, landed or something. Alright, guys, so I ended up going back to the island, getting myself the snow owl. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm actually really, really curious how this works, because we died in the air, and I think it was to a poison cloud, honestly. Gigas are there. We pretty much just went straight up in the air, so I don't know kind of what's gonna happen here. That's from me trying to run back the last time. Okay, yeah, there's... Oh crap, they're still fighting it. Wow. Okay, so... I'm a little worried here. Okay, there's my bag. How do I get the bag? Because that's just not going to be possible to grab. I'm just going to kind of keep hanging out with them up here with the snow owl. But, like, I got to obviously watch out and everything like that. What I can maybe do is put them all on passive and whistle all and maybe just bring them on down with me. And hopefully that'll kind of lure the... Dodo Wyvern down? I don't know. And it looks like we have one lightning wyvern left, so now it's pretty much just going to be a fight between the Gigas and this thing, and I think we'll be okay at that point. Not really sure, though, but we'll kind of see. Okay, so It's just the Gigas now. Alright, so it looks like one of our... sorry. One of our Gigas has been killed by the Dodo Wyvern. Jesus. Oh my god, of course. We literally have a friggin' whatchamacallit right now. A heat wave. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. I don't know when this thing's going to despawn. I thought it was 5:15, but... Okay, they're still doing damage to it, which is good. Come on, guys. It looks like just, like, one Giga's going after it. Like, what the hell? Alright, guys. Oh, thank you, Lord. Holy crap. Alright, let's look at all the stuff that we got. Alright. Chibi Ghost Basilisk, Chibi Ghost Rex, and 3 Skeletal Gigas, along with a ton of different things, plus the Vampire Eye Skin, Werewolf Mask Skin, and the Dodo Wyvern Mask Skin. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. We finally did it. I don't know what's going on with the Snow Owl right now. I think it's because it literally was able to move. Now it's all of a sudden encumbered randomly. But yeah, as long as I can get this thing to, like, sit, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw everything onto him for right now. With one of the Gigas here, I think I'm just going to throw... Oh my god, some of these are, like, really, really, really bad. Jesus. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see what the health was on the thing, but I assume the health was kind of insane, because all these look so beat up. But they were able to do work, which is absolutely amazing. What I'm actually going to do is, let me get the Snow Owl over here. I don't know if the Snow Owl is going to be able to follow me, actually. No, it can't. So, you know what? I'm going to have to take a Giga. Why are they still making noises? Really? An oil jug bug? Is that what you guys are really going nuts about? Okay. Well, let's take the 250, because the 250 I thought is the one with the saddle. There we go. Okay, this thing is full of prime meat. That's okay. We'll just kind of do this for right now. Let's go over and get our prizes here. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we actually got from this group. Now, yeah, the problem is now we're going to have to go all over the place and try to find them. As you guys can see, there's a couple in the air there. They're kind of moving around and everything, which gets a little annoying, going to be honest, because we kind of have to just go on this huge, huge scavenger hunt at this point. Hopefully they start... Okay, it looks like they're all kind of coming to the ground, so it's not as bad. It looks like there's a wyvern over here, so I think we'll just kind of head over to this guy. Just grab him, and maybe we'll use him to kind of lure all of the other wyverns and everything like that. Let's take a look at the levels. Let's take a look at the stats and kind of see what we're looking at here with our first one. And the first one I grabbed is, in fact, a 340. Oh, my God. Alright, so this guy's a 340 Fire Wyvern. Holy crap, what are we looking at stats-wise and everything with them? Can you see the stats? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to put them inside of a cryo, basically, to see the stats and all that. Alright, guys, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to round them all on up. I'm going to be honest, I'm just trying to figure out how the heck I'm actually going to get my stuff, because I don't think it's physically possible. I don't know. I think if I actually had a wyvern, I would be able to grab my stuff, but here's the problem. I gotta find it again and basically see. I don't know if the zombie wyvern is big enough where if I literally... Oh my god, I don't actually see the bag anymore. I might have just lost, like, all of my stuff, which is kind of crazy. I'll have to look around and try to find the bag and everything like that, because it is in the sky here, which gets a little annoying, I'm gonna be honest, that, like, it wouldn't go all the way to the ground. I know I died in the sky and everything like that, but, I don't know, it just gets a little annoying that, unfortunately, there's no beam of light or anything. This one is for when the raptor killed us, basically, as we were trying to make our way over here. But let me see if I can get my bag. Let me see if I can round up all of these zombie wyverns. And overall, we'll see what we have. And don't worry, they'll look a heck of a lot better in a little bit, because I'm going to switch the brightness and everything back on over. So we'll see in a little bit kind of what we end up having, guys. Alright guys, we are back on the island, checking out what we can make for the event, but first things first, this is the zombie fire wyvern that I decided to keep. We did not get a lot of them, honestly. We ended up getting only like a total of 8 or 9 wyverns, And this by far was the best in levels and everything like that. I think the next best one was like a poison level 200, I want to say. So what I ended up doing is I actually kept them over there on Scorched Earth. I actually put them all on neutral, and I just had them all enable wandering because I only need one. There's no need for multiple wyverns, so I think it'd be kind of cool that as we're over on Scorched Earth, we'll kind of see these zombie wyverns flying around and everything like that. So hopefully it works. I don't know if it actually will or not. But going over the stats of the fire wyvern, we are looking at 13,719 in health, 1023 in stam, 856 in weight, and 417 melee. So not too shabby. It has 45 levels because we've literally left Scorched Earth, came back here, and anytime you bring a dino back to the island, for some reason it just has a ton of levels ready to go on it. So, and I covered that in one of my videos and everything like that, but 45 levels, I don't know what we're going to put them into and everything like that, but this thing is pretty damn cool, I'm going to be honest. But now we have a lot of stuff still left over, not on like from the Dodo Rex basically. So we have a ton of stuff to actually throw in here and see what we can make. So first things first, we're gonna do the headless costume. That's what we originally had. That's something that we actually had last year, I believe. Scary Dino pumpkin helmet skin. We'll throw that on one of our dinos. Besides that, we don't really have anything else to make here. I'm gonna be quite honest. Most of the stuff we already have. Alright, I'll make the hockey mask skin, because why not? I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the swim bottoms, swim tops, that kind of thing, so we're not going to bother with those. So besides that, we can make a couple of these candy corns, and then the rest of them can pretty much just go into random chibis, and we'll honestly see what we get, which is absolutely crazy, because the amount of stuff that we still have left over is just mental. I mean, we had so much left over from the actual Dodo Rex event, and now we have all of this still, which is just absolutely crazy, honestly. Maybe I'll make a couple of the corns and everything too, but before we get into like the 50,000 random chibis that we're actually gonna get, let's go over all of the new ones that we got actually. So let's head on over here for a second, because the first one's actually awesome. It's the Ghost Basilisk, which is so cool. I have noticed this though with a lot of Aberrant specific only. Actually, I'm sorry, I've noticed this with Aberrant and also the Extinction ones, like the Manic Armor and stuff like that. See how laggy my screen is right now? It's only when you're equipping the Aberrant and the Extinction-specific creatures. It's really weird. This has been a bug for a while and everything like that, but you can see everything's nice and smooth, no big deal. I can go through these, no problem, right? Now we head over to the Ghost Basilisk, and you can see even the background's like a little shaky and stuff like that. Even trying to like unequip it takes a little bit, you know what I mean? It's just a little, it's a little annoying, I'm gonna be honest, which kind of stinks, because usually these are like the best looking ones. You also see it on the Reaper and everything too, actually, and that's what the Basilisk looks like. It's a Ghost Basilisk. It actually looks pretty nice, honestly, even though we have it pretty much in the ground. Let's see if we can move to a little bit better of a spot so we can see it a little bit better. Or it just decides to not actually come on over with me, but that's okay. I'm totally okay without it. It's no big deal. We'll actually drop down again to the floor. Let's check the next one, which is the Ghost Rex. So we got this guy. Yeah, okay, it looks cool. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still liking the Direwolf and the other one better. But now we're into Skeletal Gigas, which personally, I've actually never seen one of the... Oh my god. Look how big the thing is. That's absolutely nuts. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's check the next one. It's a little weird because it looks like that the way that the head or the neck is shaped or something like that, it's kind of like... I don't know, it looks a little wonky. Let's check the last one, though. I think this is the last one. It is. Okay, cool. Oh, no, that's the first one. Oh, my god. I hate trying to realize, like, and figure out which one is actually... There we go. That's the last one. They're not bad. I'm going to be honest. Again, I've never been a huge fan of the skeletal ones and everything like that. So, Yeah, it's not too bad, but again, out of all of them, I'm honestly really liking the cheapy dire wolf, and the snow owl too. Like I said in the previous episodes, the snow owl one, it ends up kind of getting in my peripherals, and it drives me a little bit nuts, especially all the flyers, not just the snow owl. But I'm liking this little guy, honestly. I think this one's gonna end up being our buddy. But, guys, overall, that's going to wrap up this episode, and that's going to wrap up the Fear Evolved event for this year. Had an absolute blast with this event. Dodo Wyvern was a little bit tougher to take on down today, but ultimately, the Giga Army prevailed, and not only did we get good chibis, we got some good items and skins and all that fun stuff, and we got ourselves a really good zombie fire wyvern. Now, in regards to the Jerboa that died, yes, we named it after one of the Patreon Zaf, and unfortunately, it did die in this episode. Don't worry, Zaf. We're going to name another creature after you. Not sure when it's going to be or anything like that, but don't worry. You're going to get named another creature. But overall, that's going to wrap up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel or you've already been enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.